Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be doing a ton of things that you thought were useless but are actually very useful. You can use them for many things. Well, not many, but they're less useless than people thought that they were. So let's just say the video is a ton of things that are more useful than people think they are, than people see them as, Let's just do that. One thing I see a lot of people saying is mostly not very useful are fishing poles. Fishing poles people see as barely useless, and really they just fish up fish, and that's all people see them do. But really, when you think about it, fishing poles are able to attach to mobs like this. Ooh, it's hard to attach to a cow. Here. So let's say I attach to this cow, and I go up this ladder or whatever, and I just get to the top. If I were to let this go, it's going to pull the cow. So this fishing pole can be used to pull players up. So if you're playing one of those like Sky Wars maps or whatever, and you find a fishing pole, you can use it at a higher height to grab them and then pull them really high up. And that's not it. If you're just doing survival Minecraft alone, fishing poles can get a lot more than you think they can. They can get from power, they can get from really good, they'll get enchanted bows, enchanted leather helmets, leather boots, rotten flesh, name tags, saddles, and enchanted books, and way more. They can get many things for you. So yeah, that's for the fishing rod. See, just look. So it can be used for mobs too. If I were to go like this and I pull, there goes the skeleton. Yeah, just bows. Fishing poles are a lot more useful than people see them. Oh yeah, and fun fact, can you see that this fishing rod is all 3D? When you throw it, you can see the fishing pole, or a fishing rod, or the bobber. But in Java Edition, that is not the case. It is 2D. It's like a fireball, where the face of the fireball follows you. That's the same with the fishing pole in Java, or the whatever. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Another thing that people see as useless something that, our next item that people see as useless is Dragon's Breath. People have seen Dragon's Breath or like heard of Dragon's Breath or whatever, but they never really know what it does. Like most people might know that you grab Dragon's Breath by collecting the fire that the dragon breathes. You use the bottle and you get Dragon's Breath. But people don't really know the initial use, so people try potions. So you use a potion and then your Dragon's Breath and you get nothing. So people just render it as useless and just kind of throw it away. They think it's useless. They think it sucks. But what people don't know is that, you use gunpowder to make a normal potion, a splash potion. And if you use Dragon's Breath on a splash potion, it'll turn into the potion that'll show up. It doesn't turn into a specific kind. It doesn't turn into an effect. It turns into a different kind of potion. So there's splash potion, just potion that you can drink. But then if you do splash potion, you will get the lingering potion, which is, it just lingers there. And most people don't know that Dragon's Breath is used for this sort of thing. Because like people use it on normal potions and then see that it doesn't work and then they won't use it. But they don't know that it has to be splash potion first. Oh yeah. Also another fun fact. If you have, like let's say this is splash potion. If you throw the splash potion at your head, like let's say you get swiftness. Let's say you have swiftness. Alright. If you have 2 minutes and you throw it, the time will be less than what it says if you throw it at your head. Other than throwing it, if you throw it down at your feet, you'll have the full time. But if you throw it at your head, you'll get less time. So if you throw it at your feet, that'd be best. Because you won't get the full effect time with throwing it at your head. Yeah. So that's for... The next item on our list is the Conduit. People have seen the Conduit because it came out in the 1.13 of Java, or 1.11 of ours. But the Conduit was very interesting, and some people still don't know what it does, because they're just completely confused by it. But well, if you know a lot, like me, just kidding. But if you like, other than producing light, because as you can see, it produces light. But if you like, it has to be underwater. But if you make a structure like this underwater and you place the conduit down, it'll appear in the middle here, and it'll give you an effect called conduit power. So whenever you go under the water, you have haste, night vision, and water breathing forever, as long as you're in water in the vicinity of the conduit, whatever that you placed. But yeah, that's what it does. And you can only get prismarine from the temples or whatever, the Guardian's Temple. And conduit is actually crafted from one heart of the sea. So one of these and 9 of these. So the heart of the sea in the middle. And the conduit shells go all the way around it. This is how you craft a conduit. Oh, flip. Yeah, whatever. Just what you saw, that's how you craft a conduit. And it's across the heart of the sea, and the easiest way to get a heart of the sea is through. The next item that is on our list for the most useless things that people think are mostly useless but are actually pretty useful is the Shulker Shell. You'll see this. Some people see the Shulker Shell as useless because obviously they know, like the Shulker box, you can use Shulker shells to craft the Shulker box. It's technically just an item. You put stuff within it, and you break it, and you get the Shulker shell back with, whatever. But they think it's a chest, and they'll just throw it away. But what people don't know about this is, you see the Shulker box right there? There's 64 oakwood planks. Now, if I break this Shulker box in creative, I get it. And the Shulker box has all those planks still stored in it. So you can multiply things. It's really easy. I usually used like item frames to multiply my really good armor that I didn't want to lose. But really all you gotta do is use shulker boxes, because then you get all these shulker boxes back with a ton of wood planks in it. It's another thing that people see as useless. It's called a scoot. These are dropped when baby turtles turn into adult turtles. Like if they're, they will drop this. And people are very confused and just they just throw it away. They don't even want it. But like the text or whatever, it says you can get a turtle shell. And the turtle shell or whatever gives you water breathing for 10 seconds until you go underwater. And you can enchant the turtle shell with protection and all the other normal things. So you can enchant this with thorns, protection 4, whatever you want to enchant it with. So it's a pretty cool addition to, just breaking a block will put it on you. But, It makes that, but not only, it can make the potion of the Turtle Master. People really don't know this. It'll give you ultimate slowness, but really good resistance. So resistance was never really a potion you could actually make, but Turtle Master is actually the only way to attain slowness and resistance now. Because you're not actually able to craft a slowness potion, and you're not actually able to brew a slowness potion or a resistance potion unless you're doing Turtle Master. So, yeah, that's... Nope. Slimes. I'm trying to do something here. Alright, but another item that people have seen as useless, again, because they haven't really seen it very much, because it's very rare to get, it's called the Totem of Undying. It's right there. That's what it looks like. It's this thing. Now, what people don't know about this totem, even if they obtain it, they still don't know what it does. So if I were to... I'm going to put this totem in my offhand quick, because you're able to do that. Watch this, alright? So the TNT is going to blow me up, but really? The totem actually saves me from dying. That's why it's called the Totem of Undying. So it'll give you extra health, regeneration 2, and also fire resistance 2 as well. So if you're holding your Totem of Undying, if you're going to fall into lava, well, then you're basically good. You're not going to die because you have your Totem of Undying with you. Totems of Undying are very, very important, especially for fighting the Ender Dragon or the Wither. Because if you have multiple, then you're good. Alright, and for the grand finale will be coarse fruit. Coarse fruit. I think it's coarse fruit. Yeah, it's coarse fruit. No, coarse? Coarse. I think it's coarse or coarse, whatever. Just tell me in the comment section below if it's coarse or coarse fruit. Whatever. But coarse fruit, people have said it is very, very useless. Because really, you just eat it and it teleports you. Whoops. I'm gonna go fix that. It teleports you somewhere nearby. That's how people see it. They see it's just a piece of coarse fruit you eat and you teleport. And it really just teleports you to random spots. I mean, really. And you only get these in End City, and you'll bring coarse fruit, and you bring a lot of food anyway, so there's really no use for coarse fruit. But really, it is very useful. Because I'm going really high up, and really, coarse fruit doesn't teleport you randomly. It teleports you randomly on the ground. And away from danger. So you see this lava? I'm going to start eating this coarse fruit, and boom. I'm right next to it. I will never, ever appear in the lava while eating coarse fruit. If I jump in here and I start eating it, I'm going to appear out of the lava. It's just that simple. Now, this is the craziest part. If I teleport myself to the maximum height, let's just do this. Now, I'm this high in the sky. I'm the highest you could ever be. And now, I just went 3 billion blocks down in an instant. That's faster than teleportation commands. That'd be faster than throwing an ender pearl down. Coarse fruit is really good for if you have a sky base too. Somebody knocks you off, and if I were to eat it up here, I appear down on the ground. I had this happen in End City once, but here, see, I'm down on the ground right next to it. So if I'm in a world full of lava or whatever, and I might be able to do that. I might be able to make a world full of lava with one block. If I eat coarse fruit and there's a block really far away, I might get there, but I probably just would get teleported to the block I'm on. But yeah, that's coarse fruit. Coarse fruit is very, very useful. So I'm gonna travel to the End City, and then I'll show you how this can get even better. Okay, Minecraft 1.12 and Pocket Edition, the end is very broken. Very. There's just a torch there, and it got destroyed. This is very, very broken. I don't even know how this is even possible. I don't even know why this happens anymore. It just happens all the time. But let's say the Ender Dragon knocks you off and you go flying. Just eat one and you're on the ground. Really, it's the best thing. Coarse fruit is very useful for getting knocked up by the Ender Dragon and anything. So let's say I'm gonna let myself just get knocked off just whenever this Ender Dragon flip. No. See? Let's just say I flew up and I ate it. Well, that's going to be it, but that is a lot. How many things? I'll just say it in. I'll just say the number in the title of this video. But that will be it for a lot of things, or for a couple things. For some things that you thought were useless, but actually wind up being pretty useful. So please leave a like. Please leave a like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also, make sure to subscribe to Naden Plays, Blueberry Cutie Pie Plays, Magician Matt Hatter, and also Rainbow Sea Gaming. Just make sure to subscribe to all 4 of those 2 as well. I said 2. Alright, just make sure to subscribe to them, and I guess I'm going to end the video.
It's outro time. It is outro time.